Hello, hello, hello. We're back again. This time we've got the AK-5C, a Swiss rifle. Yeah, the Swiss do make weapons. They are always a little bit... You ever look them up, they are always very well manufactured and very odd looking in comparison to other countries. For example, you go, why is the pistol guard like that? I'll tell you why. If you clog snow in there, or you're wearing... It's not so much if you got snow in there, but it's more if you're wearing big-ass winter gloves like you would be if you were like on Snowy Peak or Igrat. Sorry, my punctuation of like European places and Russian places in particular really bad. Requires you to wear big thermal gloves. So if you've got big-ass, heavy-ass gloves, you can't wear that. On the Commando, which I think is another Swiss-made weapon, the actual... trigger guard can actually be swiveled to left to right, depending on if you're shooting from the left or the right, and that way you can move it out the way for such things as wearing big gloves. This thing has one of the weirdest fire selectors. There's probably a reason behind that. I do not know myself. I think it's flipping stupid. We are currently selecting auto, which is full automatic, and P, which I'm guessing is semi, but as I said, it's a Swiss-made weapon. And S for safety. They've not done like the bullets. They're going with letters, so you may not get confused. Weird folding stock. As I said, this thing is weird. It's Swiss. We've got single sight. We've got a Picatinny rail mounted to it. I think this has been put in via the game. I don't know if the extra Swiss rifle would bother with this, because if you look there, these nips, they would normally be for an optic to mount them on. This is the same kind of time period the S80 was made. These kind of like 90s to 70s era weaponry. Picatinny rails hadn't been fully adopted in. The Americans kind of brought it in with the M4 carbine variant of the M16. The M16, the original M16, didn't even have you couldn't remove the carry handle on it. And Picatinny rails only came about later on. Later on, when they were kind of trying to work out how they're going to strap an optic to it, and then kind of went, put an optic on top of the carry handle. This kind of works, but it's so far up or it's affecting accuracy. Right, can we remove the carry handle and put the optic right on top of there? Yes, we can. And that's kind of the development of the Picatinny rail, thanks to Yanks. Actually, a really good idea. So much so the Russians adapted that in with their AK-12 because it became a standard. And now the Yanks are being the Yanks going, oh no, M-lock, we want M-lock or we want key lock. And it's just like, stop it. Picatinny rail works fantastic. It works fine enough. Stop messing around putting it on different guns, because then it's just basically you have to buy different attachments to get things on your gun, and it just cocks everything up. I get why they're doing it. It's capitalism, but it's fucking stupid. Right, we're going to go through as normal the basics on the weapon. The iron sights are a round sight, low to the ball, really low. Very much like what we did with the FAL. The original FAL had very tall sights, and then the British went, no, we want them shorter for XYZ reason. Standard NATO optics, but as this is Swiss, we might as well put the Swiss optic on it. Unlike the AUG, we can actually attach the foregrip on this. It is like the... there is a Picatinny rail there. These are rail covers, I think, on the bottom of here. Looking at it, but the model they've used... Yeah, there's not put a model in with Picatinny rail or rail covers, so I don't fully know what's going on here. But these are definitely Picatinny rail covers. They just scream to me as rail covers. So I wouldn't be surprised if it did adopt in that rail at the top. I might be wrong. Maybe they adopted it for the front, for grenades and stuff, or they want to use the M240 from the Yanks. CQB box, and back to the standard CQB box. Very Gucci with all the selected modes on it. And a suppressor as normal. We'll run off without the suppressor because let's be a bit more interesting. We want to hear this thing talk. The AUG, I'm not too fussed about letting you hear. Standard 5.56 mag. This does use waffle mags. I do not know if these waffle mags work in M16, but I do know the M16 mags do work in this, as well as the S80 and standard Stanag mags. The AUG mags will not go in this, even though they are waffle mags as well. They are a completely different design mag, as the latching system on this is the standard Stanag mag style, where it's a pin lock here, which locks into the side of the mag. I'm not trying to draw it on the board for you to explain how a fucking Stanag mag works. The AUG mags are slightly different. They work more like an AK, where it's a hook and lock-in method, where the hook's based on the front of the lip of the mag rather than the side. That's why I said they may have changed that with later models. And of course, we start in the possibly the worst Not a bad place to start because it's quiet, but a room with no light. We got a room with some light. So you can go over the model. We've got a little cubby here with some decent-ish light. Right. As we can see, it's green. It looks like the Greens and apparently Europe with the guns. So do the British. We put green on our weapons as well. Waffle mag. We've got our mag release on this side, same as what you see on standard AR. If you kind of did that and changed that to you'd look very AR-like platform. Button release is probably somewhere on there for the stock. I'm not that familiar with it. It is, but it doesn't matter for us. Oh, they've actually put on like... Oh, ew. Aren't we getting all fancy again? This weird dust cover that you'll see on that is on the Commando as well. Don't drop stuff on the floor, dude. Can they just bugger off for a minute while I'm doing what I'm doing? I'm doing like weapon review, man. VR weapon reviews. Most people will be like, why not just finger? As you can see, yeah, that is definitely a Piccadilly rail. You can see from the front that is Piccadilly. So that may be attachment what they built into it and then bolted on the top through the actual thing. They just not put the way they've put it on, because that's definitely, I don't think that's been manufactured. I don't think that's been welded on after the fact, but might have been done. They've got this weird dust cover that's done for kind of stopping shit getting in your bolt. As I say, it comes back. Oh, I'm guessing this dust cover might move forwards then, and it can be slid forwards to kind of stop stuff getting in the gun. I'm imagining that's what that is. Bit of a weird and wonderful design as they do the Swiss. We'll pull out with the standard waffle mags. It is, as you can see, a standard Stanag mag at the top. Get rid of the waffle bit, that's just a Stanag mag. Yeah, it loves its nipples. If you look on this side, it's a lot more clearer, the fire selector in some ways, because it's like long stick to what you want underneath the letter. So if you imagine it as like underlining what you want, I am underlining P for single shot, whatever P is for the Swiss. I'm not very familiar with their language, and A for full auto, which I call full mode. Swiss sight. That's I didn't say I was going to do this again, but same again. There's your adjustments. There's your on and off. And sometimes they put batteries in there, at least on the airsoft variants they do. I don't know on the standard variants, I'd imagine they do. Yeah, you got your bolt release there on this side, and your bolts through the body, which are quite big actually, unless they're the whole retaining pins. That's definitely a retaining pin. What we've got there. Standard peep sight, as you can see there, with a free sight. Very big adjustment wheel on the side of that. I'm guessing that's because of, as I said, gloves before. So yeah, I'll go and get myself killed. This is not hollow. Usually what you find with squaddies, what they like to do is you'll sometimes have your gun repair kit here, e.g. the cleaning kit for the barrel and such. If it's not, like they are on the S80 sometimes, they like putting SIGs in there and Kit Kats or whatever they can find what will fit in there, what they can use in the field. But as I said, this selector is just weird. Maybe it's done for your fun. I don't know. I hate it. Because on P, it's very unclear in my opinion, that in comparison to other optics. Right, let's go and get ourselves killed, and then I'll shut up and we'll go for a gun and run with this thing. Let's have a listen and see what the recoil is like. So we're in auto, going single shot. Really accurate on single. Let's have a look on full auto. Let's see what this does. From the hip, very accurate close quarters. Go for something like a bit more kind of what I'd call mid-ish range. Yeah, vertical recoil. You probably get 2 rounds on target before your third one will probably end up having to be. You'd have to compensate, which I can never do on VR because it's weird. Yeah, you can try to compensate it. Bolt open, hold open. You can release it with the bolt press, or just pull the bolt back like an AK if you're more familiar with that platform. But it is retaining the bolt open. So yeah. Oh, headset crashing. Oh, is Onward crashing? That's a new one. So the game's crashed. It had a hissy fit because yeah. Alright, back in. We'll grab our. Ooh, yeah, it's really got confused. Okay, so we'll leave it on as is, and we'll throw a foregrip on. Standard 90-degree foregrip. There is 45-degree grips in this, but I will mention that when we get up to one. So as normal, I shall shut my mouth and let some music be put in by a editing version of me. I do like doing that. It's just entertaining to me. What we started. And that's weapon degradation by the Swiss Army who occurs. That's not manufacturing crunch. Swiss haven't actually put any on it. Well, they haven't had the rights to put it in.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things. Realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. Out the take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted. So
I did, you do
mad I
have
can
to switch
taste
on.
it. I know there's no turning
Like
back.
that. Me not so good at that.
I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. Ha! have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want.
Двигаемся дальше.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. Run away, I don't have to plan it. I can go, change my fate, you won't understand it. All alone, that's okay, people I can't stand them. They don't want me to change, keep me where I'm standing. And I don't wanna be where I am, and I want something more, take a chance. It could be possibly my last dance, my last dance. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
I do apologise, that was losing back myself. I did see a contact go in via the basement. Oh well, that's it. We can call. I'm not trying to get a perfect run on that. But anyway, thank you for watching. That's the Swiss AK weird thing. AKC5. I do. Oh, yeah, good. No. Muscle memory down. Apparently, very low recoil on it, but what's our penetration on this? Yeah, very high, should be. Yeah, I'd say it's quite a usable gun. You do see that used quite a lot because it is a bit of a unique gun. And it does use standard mag, so if somebody's running an M16 or other basic standard mag guns, you can interchange mags. I do not know if you can use the mags with these. I'd imagine you can, but don't hold me to that. I can't really test that because I don't run around with M16, so I can't pick an M16 up and then try mag swapping for you. But anyway, thank you for watching. Sorry about the unfortunate end then. We did kill 22 of them, about 8, I think, about more than 8, about 10 of them survived. Got us at the end. We got a bit sloppy. But anyway, thank you for watching. That's all for this one. Oh no, got to get open broadcaster open again. That getting crashed, did it?